In this video, I'm going to show you how to connect your CO2 probes to the iPad. So click on the Sparkvue app, click on the second option that says Sensor Data, and if you give it a minute, on the left-hand side, you're going to see the ID numbers for all the available CO2 probes that can be paired. And make sure you are using the right. You should be able to match the ID on your CO2 probe to the numbers listed on your screen. I'm going to click on all 4 of these to pair all 4 of them to my iPad. You can connect multiple probes to the same iPad. So click on all of them. And now I can see that all 4 of the probes are connected, and these are the corresponding ID numbers on all 4 CO2 probes. Now I go to the upper right-hand corner, click on Table and Graph. And on this screen, you should be able to see the ID numbers for each one of these probes. So for this one, the one that starts with 212, that's this probe right there. The second one starts with 202. That's this one right there. So make sure you are checking the ID numbers on this side to keep track of which probe is being used for which group. There are a couple more things that I want you to do before you start collecting the data. First, go to the lower left-hand corner to click on periodic 1 Hertz. And instead of collecting data like 1 Hertz, I want you to change it to 1 minute. Click on OK. Now it's going to report the CO2 reading every minute. Another thing that I want you to do is calibrating the CO2 probe so that the initial numbers are not crazy. So for that, you have to click on each one of these probes individually. So click on the first one, click on the option that says Calibrate Measurement, press Calibrate, OK, and click on the next one, Calibrate Measurements, Calibrate, press OK, click on the next one, Calibrate Measurements, Calibrate, OK, and repeat the same thing for all the probes that are connected to your iPad. And now you're ready to start collecting data. Click on the green button that says Start, and it's going to start reporting the reading. Notice that all the beginning numbers are somewhere close to the 400 range, so we have a reasonable range there. And let it run for about 4 minutes until the CO2 reading stabilizes. Since our CO2 probes are quite sensitive, the reading will never be the same, but it will stabilize to a reasonable extent. It's not going to go up and down too crazy. So let it run for 4 minutes, and once the equilibration is done, stop collecting data and start a new trial by clicking on the green button. And now you can start recording those data and report those numbers for your analysis. When you're done collecting the data, take your CO2 probe, turn it sideways. There's a black button. You have to long press the black button to turn it off. And when you successfully turned off the CO2 probe, there should be no blinking light. And now you're ready to take it and plug into a charger. That way the next class can use it.